Shweta is here by taking a video on the topic microbes in sewage treatment. See, this is a topic from class 12th biology and the chapter number is 10. The name of the chapter is microbes in human welfare. So already in the previous video we have gone through microbes in household and microbes in industrial purpose. Okay, so this is the third video of the same chapter. So sewage, we will begin with the what is sewage and how can sewage be harmful. So begin with what is sewage. So sewage is the municipal waste. It is wastewater containing large amount of organic matter and microbes. So this is the definition of the sewage. Okay, but how it is harmful? So sewage it promotes the growth of phytoplanktons. Means how? If this will be released in any of the water bodies, then okay. So sewage it promotes the growth of phytoplanktons, and excessive growth of phytoplanktons will lead to depletion of the oxygen in the water. Okay, you know very well depletion means how the planktons will deplete the oxygen. Actually, when the planktons will die on their body, microbes will act, and at the time of action they will use the oxygen, so there would be deficiency of oxygen. So this is written directly. Okay, so this reduction of oxygen and the presence of poisonous waste, this affect the fish population, and population means which is in the water, and this water is unsafe for human consumption because it is containing some of the poisonous or toxic substances. Okay, and this apart from these, the sewage water also contains disease germs, detergents and other decomposing substances along with the excreta. And these germs cause severe diseases like typhoid, cholera, dysentery and jaundice in the human population. So what is done for the treatment of such sewage? Because this water, sewage water, cannot be released directly into the water bodies, because just in the previous slide I told you so many harmful effects are there. That's why sewage should be treated before releasing into the water bodies. So there are sewage treatment plant for this purpose. And in the sewage treatment plant, this sewage treatment, it is done in two stages. One, primary treatment, and second is the secondary treatment. Begin with the primary treatment means what happens in the primary treatment. So this primary treatment, this involves physical removal of particles, large and small particles. They are removed from the sewage. So two processes are involved. One is filtration and second is sedimentation. Filtration means all the floating materials, they are removed by filtration, and grit, these are, if grid like substances, these are removed by the process of sedimentation. So all the solids that settle at the bottom, that form the primary sludge. Okay, this sludge and the top one, that water above it, that is called as the supernatant, means that is supernatant, and this supernatant water is called as the effluent. So this is the effluent. So at the bottom primary sludge and above water is effluent. So that effluent is sent for secondary treatment. So secondary treatment, it involves uh, means chemical treatment and biological treatment as well. Okay, so this effluent will be passed through the different tanks. So at first it is passed uh, to the aeration tank. And it, as its name is aeration tank, means here the air is supplied, it is pumped into it, and this air contains the oxygen which allows the growth of useful okay, aerobic microbes into the flocks. Now the question is, what is flocks? So flocks are the masses of bacteria associated with the fungal elements, fungal filaments, means you can say bacteria plus fungal filaments is called as flocks. Okay. So during this, microbes, they consume the major part of the organic matter present in the effluent, and what happens as a result, there is a reduction in the BOD, okay, biochemical oxygen demand. Now the same is that effluent after irrigation tank, from there it is passed into the settling tank. So where bacterial flocks are allowed to sediment, as its name is settling tank, means that will be allowed to settle all those solid materials, organic materials. So what happens, that flocks settle down, and the sediment, means which is what is settled, that is called as activated sludge. Okay. So this the small proportion of activated sludge is again passed to aeration tank to serve as an inoculum. ओके, इनोकुलम वो होता है जब हम प्रोसेस को स्टार्ट करने के लिए, जैसे दही को, दूध को दही में जमाने के लिए हमें उसमें थोड़ा सा दही डालना होता, तो दैट इज इनोकुलम. इन द सेम इज देयर वी वांट द growth of that fungus and the bacteria, so we have to just add starter. So that inoculum is the starter one. Okay. So little bit is sent to the aeration tank, and the remaining major part of the sludge is pumped into the large anaerobic sludge digester. Okay. फिर बचा हुआ वहाँ भेज देता है. क्या होता है थर्ड वन डाइजेस्टर में, मीन्स द सेम इज सेकेंडरी ट्रीटमेंट के थर्ड स्टेप में anaerobic sludge digester. So here anaerobic bacteria, here anaerobic bacteria, these digest the bacteria and fungus in the sludge, and during this digestion process, bacteria produces mixture of gases like methane, hydrogen sulfide and carbon dioxide, and these gases form बायोगैस. मीन्स इस पूरे वीडियो में से जाने पे पता चलेगा कि किस तरीके से सीवेज ट्रीटमेंट प्लांट के कितने सारे फ़ायदे हैं. एक फ़ायदा तो ये हुआ कि भाई पानी में छोड़ने के पहले, सीवेज वाटर को पानी में छोड़ने के पहले उसको ट्रीटमेंट कर लिया जाए. दिस इज़ द वन वे. एंड सेकेंड इज़ कि while going through this process, means sewage treatment plant, we are getting the biogas as well. This is the advantage कि हमको उसका एक बाय प्रोडक्ट भी मिल रहा है. बायोगैस को हम जैसे डिफरेंट पर्पसेस के लिए यूज कर सकते हैं. नाउ जब उसके इतने सारे advantages हैं, तो government thought of plan, the Ministry of Environment and Forest has initiated Ganga Action Plan and Yamuna Action Plan, and the purpose for this to save these major rivers for our country from the pollution. Okay, and under these plans it is proposed to build a large number of sewage treatment plants. So what will happen, only treated sewage can be discharged in the rivers. तो नदियाँ, इससे नदियों में pollution नहीं होगा, rivers में pollution नहीं होगा जब उसमें treated sewage को छोड़ा जाएगा. तो and that water will be good as well for the consumption as well as for the aquatic life also. So this is the advantages of a sewage treatment plant and the purpose also. Thank you.